Hello, thank you for your time. This is Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. So the point of this video is two things. One is just to give you some techniques, tips, and tricks you could use on your website to increase your online presence and your leads even more in the area that you serve. And two is to compare your website to local competitors' website, see those techniques could outrank them, get you more on the top of the page of Google, which increase your traffic and your leads. So I'll talk about three things: content, backlinks, and citations. So whatever I talk about here, they're free tips to you, but if you want to talk about that or anything else, please feel free to reach out. Otherwise, let's talk about these steps. So first is content. So on your homepage, you need anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000 words, just depending on the competition number of keywords needed. So a keyword is anything that someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. So in your content, you can place keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what you want your website to be found for. So right now, you got a nicely laid out website. I wouldn't change anything on the front end, actually. So all your services there, everything that you do, what you're about, your experience. But there's some things you can do that you can't see on the website on the back end that increase your searchability and your leads with Google. So speaking of Google, if I lived in the Pittsburgh area, I might type this in to find your services, HVAC, Pittsburgh, PA, and here's what typically comes up. Ads come up here. This is a good strategy to be in the front of faces of consumers. Again, this is about increasing your online presence, what you have already. So there's ways you could beat these competitors here to be right here, and that's a good strategy. But sometimes consumers, they keep scrolling down. Some might look at the map pack here. I'll talk more about that in a minute. But we call these organics right here. So the goal is to organically be at the top of the page for any kind of service you do or area you provide for. Typically, we don't count directories like Angie's List and Angie's List BBB because consumers, they're going to go to a local website, especially if it's an emergency type of service. So some of your top competitors here, there's one top competitor there, but I'll even compare your website to someone in the middle of the page. So if you could outrank this website here, that's going to increase your traffic and your leads and your value, just getting more on top of the page of Google here. There's the page break. So to do that comparison, there's a tool here we use called Ahrefs, and here's your URL right here, and here's your numbers. So right now on your website, you're using 63 keywords. That's one thing I would increase is your keywords, your content. The more keywords you have, the more searchability you have with Google. So if you click on that, here's your keywords right here. So definitely keep all the ones you have. You have some good ones here. You want to have higher volume, more bang for your buck, but you want to get creative in increasing your keywords. So think about all the service you do from the HVAC to the plumbing, and you tag them not only to Pittsburgh, but tag them to all the other cities you go in that metro area. And that's how you increase your keywords, and that's how you start matching and then eventually outranking, outbeating your competition. So here's the website we're trying to compete against here, Gravener Heating and AC. So here's their numbers. Here's their URL. Here's the numbers. So they're using 99 keywords. So not too many more keywords than you. So you're pretty close to them, outranking them anyway. And if you're having trouble getting keywords, great thing, you do a deep dive in their website. So here's their keywords right here. And whatever you don't have that they're using that applies to you, you can put on your website as well. Optimize the keyword, optimize that volume, and then there you go. That's how you start matching your competition, eventually outranking your competition. Second is backlink. So a backlink is anywhere where one website is linked to another website. These links act like an endorsement of your website from others, and Google will use that to build trust in your business by seeing others vouch for you. It's also like a popularity contest. Person with the most backlinks wins, but keep it in mind, it's not all about quality. It's also about quantity. You want to have strong backlinks that increase your search power and trust power with Google. So you got some immediate strength power right here. So I could tell you got some good backlinks, and right now you have 378 backlinks with 64 reference domains. But compared that to your competitor, you're actually beating them in the backlinks. And they have 358 backlinks and with 49 reference domains. So great thing about backlinks too, you can do a deep dive in their website with the backlinks. You take the ones that you don't have that are strong and also tag them to your website. And you just don't want to match them. You want to dominate them in the backlinks to increase your traffic. So eventually over time, you want to increase your keywords. That's one thing. Increase your keywords in your backlinks so your traffic look more like this, 223, than the traffic you're getting with these numbers with 35. When you're talking about HVAC, Pittsburgh, PA. Then finally, there's citation. So a citation is anywhere where your business name, number, and your address are shown exactly on your Google business profile. Citations help you rank in this map pack here, which is extremely important for local businesses since this can generate huge amounts of revenue. So the goal is you want to be in the top 3 right here. Much like on pages 2 or 3 of Google, people don't click for more services. People don't click this button for more businesses. So you want to be right in front of the faces of consumers and beat these competitors. And to do that, you increase your citations with directories like Yelp, Angie's List, Expertise, BBB, hundreds of others you've probably heard of. Also, social media accounts are great here too. So the idea here is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. And the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. So once Google sees you more often than these competitors, the more likely it is you outrank above them. So once your content, your backlinks, and your citations, once they all come together, you start to outgrow your competitors. And here's what you might be looking at, why that's worth it to be in the eyes of consumers here in the map pack and up here organically, or maybe up there with Google Ads. So not sure what your margins are, but imagine that generates a pretty decent revenue. And also there's many more keywords you could use to generate more and more traffic and leads. So this is what I do. I create this for you to start generating those leads yourself online. But if you do find yourself wanting more to continue scaling as far as you want, please feel free to reach out. I can help you out with that, give you some more information, or we just talk about goals. And I can do the research to find out exactly what could be realistic for your business, what it might take to reach those goals. So if you leave me a line of feedback, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this video and what you think about it. Again, I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Much luck in your business. Have a great day.